All right, you paying attention? It says here, lesson 5.9, exploring tenths. So now what we're going to do is we're going to move into an area of math called decimals. Decimals are not difficult. They're just another way of writing a number. We're going to do some key math learnings. These are this one. Number one, decimals can be written as, tenths can be written as a decimal. The decimal separates the whole number from the fraction part. I'll explain it to you a little bit later. And we can read decimals in the same way we read fractions, with tenths. Yes, Abby?
Mr. Sherman showed us a little bit about it. There was some on the sheet, and he showed us how to do some.
Good. All right, we'll get a chance to go through some of it here, okay? So I want you to take a look at this square. This square represents one whole square. And I've got this divided into how many pieces, Leon?
10.
10. There's a reason for that. Okay? So now I have shaded in one of these bars, and that represents 1 out of 10 as a fraction, doesn't it? We should all be able to figure out one is shaded here. There's one shaded out of the 10 that are here. So that is the fraction 1/10. Okay? Yes, Kate?
Your graph was turning that way. Your graph was turning that way.
Don't worry about it, okay? Now, this can also be written as a decimal. Now, to write it as a decimal, you're going to write it as 0 with a little tiny dot and the 1. Now, it's written as 0.1, as Leon has just said. This is the decimal part right here in the middle. This is what we call the decimal. And this part right here is the whole number, and this here is the part number, and the decimal is a dividing between the two of them. And it says here, the decimal is a dot which separates the whole numbers, that's the ones on this side over here, from the part numbers which are on this side over here. And you can see I've got them written right there. Yes, Meg?
You said dot, it's a square.
It's dot. What's the question? Yeah. All right, so this is what we're going to be working with. Our next one, the decimal is said, if I want to say this, you can say it in one of two ways. Most commonly, it's 1/10. Okay? Because when it's drawn, you have one part out of 10. So you can say 1/10, or you can say 0.1. Okay? Now, let's look at another example. What would this be written in 3 different ways? Okay, can you tell me what it is as a fraction first, Ryan? What fraction of this is shaded?
2/10.
That's right, 2/10. So it's 2 out of 10. 2/10. All right, now, in words, how would you say this? Abby? 2/10, right. So in words, it's 2/10. Now that's different than 2/10s. 2/10s is how many?
20.
20. 2/10. Now actually, when I do my grade 6 classes, I try to stand back and I go 2/10. 2/10. That's what the THS sound is. 2/10. Now, as a decimal, what is this, Sydney?
0.2.
0.2. Now, each one of these 3 things, the words, the fractions, and the decimals, all describe how much is shaded here. It's all the same amount, it's just a different way of writing it. Move on to another example. Okay, Ethan, in words, how much of this is shaded? Shaded. 8/10. So this would be EIGHTSTENTHS, 8/10. Okay, Kaylin, what about the fraction?
8 out of 10.
8 out of 10. Okay. And the last one, Haley, as a decimal. 0 dot or point. 0 dot what? 8. Okay?
How come are you allowed to say that like that?
It's pronounced point. You go 0.8. Okay? Now, the next one. Tiffany. 9 what? 9/10. Exactly. Oops, misspelled that. 9/10. As a fraction, David. as a fraction?
9.
9 over
10.
10. And as a decimal case? 0.
9.
0.9. Good job. All right. So far, so good. Let's see if you can tell me what goes in the table. All right. So let's finish this off. We're going to start with somebody. How about Sydney? I want you to go up and finish one row. Any row you want. Pick a row. 3/10. 3/10. 0.3. Good job. Give the marker to somebody else.
I know who it was.
All right, Tiffany. Mr. and Mrs. Sheedy, this is Tiffany working right now.
Mr. and Mrs. Sheedy. Tiffany's there? I know. No, I'm not.
Not yet. 2 out of 10. And what's in the last one? 0.2.
5.
Good job. Give the marker to somebody else. No, you can't get back to Sydney. Decisions, decisions, decisions. And it's being given to... Who's that? All right, Meg. Mr. and Mrs. Hoyland, here is your daughter coming up to work on the board now.
I don't even watch this.
Well, you never know. Maybe you will now because I said your name. All right, which one are you going to fill out?
This one.
Okay, then do that one.
I wonder if it's called.
Oopsie.
I know what it is. 40.
4/10. THS. Good job. 4/10 there. What's in the middle one? 4/10. Good job. Now give it to somebody else, please. They can do the next one.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay, David, you're on, buddy. Dun, dun, dun.
Do the bottom one.
You do whatever one wants. Anyone he wants.
I want to do that.
Then do that one.
You can do that one. Where?
Very good. Just right on the other side of it. Good. Now go to the first box. FID. E. 5, 10. Oh, I guess it's K. All right. I'm going to do the last one because I want to speed this up a little bit so we get done before the bell goes. All right, so our next and last one here is 7/10. So this is 7/10 for the THS, and this is 0.7. All right, moving on to the next one. What I want to do is write a fraction and a decimal for the colored parts. So what decimal, first off, do we have here? Abby? There's 10 of them there.
6 out of 10.
6 out of 10, that's my fraction. And my decimal? 0.6. Good job. And the last one, the next one is colored. Ethan?
4 out of 10.
4. 1, 2, 3, 4 out of 10. And as a decimal, Ethan?
4.
0.4. And now we get the hard part. Write a fraction and a decimal for each number on the number line.
Okay, this is from Kyle from the past. What does that mean?
It means that Kyle was in the past and he wrote a note to David in the future.
Kyle was in the past.
All right, sit down, Leon. All right, what fraction and what decimal is A? Caitlin,
What?
what fraction and what decimal is A at? There's 10 there.
That's 2 out of 10.
2 out of 10, and as a decimal, 0.2. Good. Kate, you're on for B.
3.
Don't worry, we're going to try to get through it.
4.
4 out of 10, and what? 0.4, and Kaylin, C is?
7 out of 10.
Nope.
8 out of 10.
8 out of 10, and
0.8.
0.8. Just a second, what's next? Okay, we made it. Okay, line up. We'll start this on Monday.